My word count is pretty low today, but guess what? It doesn't matter because I now have 60 poems in my book, which is the minimum that I needed. Yeah, I'm so excited. It means I'm so close to being done because now I just have to. Um, I'm apparently so excited my brain quit. The second draft, some of them, not some don't need to be second drafted. I have to go through my book, make sure all the poems are as perfect as I can get them, while slowly writing new ones. So I'm estimating it'll probably be about 70, 70 something in the book. Because I don't think I'll write too many more. Because really, that's just adding a whole bunch more work to do at this point. Because I have to second draft it before the 20th, which is my deadline for. What? I'm not entirely sure what's actually going to happen on the 20th. I just decided that was my reasonable but not easy deadline. Which is always good to give yourself deadlines like that, keep yourself working, but do I publish it that day? Is that just the day it's finished? I'm not entirely sure, but you can expect that at the beginning of when it's officially summer, somewhere around there, the book will be out on Kindle. And if you're completely lost in talking about my poetry book, ebook of inspirational poetry called Sundrops from Heaven, it's so great. I've mostly had fun writing it. Sometimes, I meant not the book is so great. That's so narcissistic. I meant it's so great writing it. It's been fun. Mostly. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm not inspired. How can I write inspiring poetry when I'm not inspired? And I'm just like beating myself up. And no, I'm not writing today, and then I'll end up trying anyways, and either works out or really doesn't. Who knows? And I've freaked out a few times, like, I can't make this. I can't make this. But because the deadline felt a little too soon, and I was freaking out over it. But apparently it was just right. Well, I don't actually know yet because I now have 60 poems I have to go over and make sure they're good. But adding a few more. So I'm not really quite out of the woods yet. But I'm still super excited for having made my minimum. And it is a little bit of a breather. I'm not sure that's how you use that idiom, but whatever it is now. So, just took a break from working the rest of the day. Played some Soul Calibur, took a shower. Um, it feels later right now than it actually is, so I don't think I'll get much more done, even though it's only 12:59. I mean, it's almost not 1 o'clock. That's early. So my weekly word count? No. My daily word count is 271. 200 of those were all in poems. I can't believe I got such an even number. 4 different poems. I think 2 of them was for my book. Yeah. And 2 were on Twitter. And 15 was on a song exercise. I actually technically wrote more words than that, but half of the words I wrote down in the file were copied from the book because it's like wanted me to finish the verse. However, before I had just counted all the words. All the words! Sorry. Even the ones that I didn't really come up with. But today I didn't feel like the right way to do it, so sometimes my word count's not consistent because one day I'll feel like this is the way to do it, another day I'll think something else. So, where was I? 39 on a song, it was just probably the chorus. 17 on a file because I came up with a new song that I didn't have anything to write except for one line. And I thought in my file was better. I probably should actually write that one line down. So I can still keep it on my file as like one I need to work on or whatever. I mean the file is usually it's supposed to be of songs I haven't written yet, but I don't want to lose what I have. But I can keep it on there. I mean one line that doesn't actually count as written. So that's more count for the day. I'm super excited and just happy and still kind of freaking out. But I've made it this far. I think I can keep going with it. Kind of have to. I mean, I can't give up on my poetry book that tells you repeatedly not to give up. I mean, I say, keep going, move on, give up, there's hope, you can do it, believe in yourself. So I gotta listen to my own words and just try my hardest and don't beat myself up and take breaks when I need them to clear my head and keep going at a pace that works, and I'll make it. Because that's what I keep telling myself every time I write a poem. So, how was your day? Tell me in the comments if you want to. I don't know. I don't know how to end a video, so I just end up saying something completely random like, comment! Yeah! But this is. What am I like? I can't get my hands right. This is peace, love, pink, signing out.